Hello, all. I'm Mr. Bretherick, one of your Sec Plus instructors, and today we're going to be talking to you about worms. Worms are self replicating types of malicious software called malware. They can take advantage of unpatched computers and unprotected networks, and there are many different types of malware, but worms have the capability of replicating themselves over the networks. They can be embedded into many different types of programs and operating systems before even being transferred to other systems or onto a network. Some common types of propagating themselves over networks is by utilizing email. This occurs most often by taking advantage of complacent users or tricking a user into believing an email came from a legitimate source. Best rule of thumb, if you receive an email that you don't know who the sender is or what it contains, such as an attachment or unknown link, delete it. Another way of propagating worms is by malicious websites, or sometimes even non-malicious websites, because they could have malicious code embedded inside or within their script code. This malicious link could be contained as a link within a malicious email, as we know as phishing. Worms could also be delivered by external devices like thumb drives or flash drives. If a person inserts an infected USB, it could self-replicate automatically onto the computer and then wait to be installed onto another system and run automatically. If a person inserts another external device into this now infected computer, the worm could self-replicate itself onto the external device and then be transferred to another system when it is inserted. One of the newest forms or types of worms we have in play today is called the configure worm. It utilizes a variety of attack vectors to transmit its payload. For example, thumb drives or flash drives, CDs, DVDs, weak passwords into network systems, and unpatched network systems themselves. Once infected, it finds vulnerable systems and disables automatic backup services, disables security services, and makes them susceptible to other types of malware. Other common uses with worms include consuming bandwidth and network resources, basically bringing it to a complete halt or slowing it down where it's making it inoperable. They could also install backdoors, which could be utilized by the malware created at any given time in the future, potentially creating what we call a zombie bot out of the infected systems. Other common uses include deleting files and sending documents from the infected system via email. In common occurrences, these things could happen without the user ever even knowing what had happened. And this is why it's so important that we create and maintain our security baselines, utilizing firewalls, intrusion detection, and prevention systems, as well as keeping our systems and networks hardened. This proactive first, reactive second approach includes audits, reviews, monitoring, and maintaining continuous updates on our systems and our networks.